yɛma obibia akɔ abashonko so ɛde aba ɛyɛ Ghana politics Afenyo ɛso yɛbɛhyɛ obibia sɛ afei ɛno abɛdwumadi kɛse wei so a wobɛlike wobɛsubscribe to the channel ne sɛ ne ɛbɛyɛ political trending news via ɛkɔ ɛbɛbia no Ghana politics Afenyo so ɛna agyepɛne so ɔde bɛbrɛ na bedwafoɔ ɛne na tefoɔ abusuafoɔ ɛne ɛkɔ political highway ne so no ɛyɛ nsɛm bebree ɛna yɛaso akɔte nsɛm ne bi ne sɛ yɛwɔ hɔ ɛna ne dua ɛyɛ Afenyo Markin ekoka say eye NDC for our more majority leader parliament no omo pese omo turn the parliament no into rubber eye const ono onti ase e mo nye ne sa ebusuafo asemo kan ye de ekoba say minority for no omo sere ni mti akon party no eye honorable Alban Bagbin edina no abetum na ne abri papa omo nyam kra parliament hot no bia so yo aka ne ope na ye ma Afenyo Markins na 2 weeks of suspension ebusuafo moma yenko ti yenu to nsem a okafa homeda obibia ase.
I think that Madika can wo baby say diversionary tactics nuama ABCC Saturday anom pese omotwe adwene efri so. And from now on, before the Saturday, no so no. Say minority leader there. Obia who say was support to Kennedy Japan.
Oh, when you open.
Oh, when you open say. On Facebook or Facebook or post to Kennedy Japan. Now we share send the MPP for ni be winning na mo. Who say e jana ever no. Eti you see a party like Obia free say yes, say you call one side. Make you know say. And these people describe themselves as the apostles of democracy. I don't know. You claim say you are the apostle of democracy. And so no more democracy within you. Yes, it's a wajune. Na men so menchira majune. Eti ye ko contest. Nipa numu na eko. We say bipewe. Ebi mu nti asiesa. Esi so obia be di nipa ba ko agina nka efo ni nyina nya zero. Do we call that a democracy? I don't think so. Enti no press conference no na eja omo de katakata. Sa wo hwe omo ankasa otimu say they were just joking. So Afenyo Markin eko KSM program so. Nkomodie mu no waka asem bi. Was it the way NDC are taking off or more corner? So omo transidin a nkrofo no begu omo party. Eti etoda parliament wonu no omo woso omo kakra ne nyina no eye strategy just to slow them down. Enye botremu kan wonu ote ewo internet no see how there opabo Afenyo Markin on KSM show. Ebe piaba de tie no nsema okeka ne that day. So eno ano mo exhibit no so on ete no na ka denti na nka mo ko election crucial elections say election we will break or make MPP asema mi ka tie ni yo Saturday abano mo beto no ida say be break MPP to ana say e de MPP be gina e hoye so on ete no eti why not concentrating there? E se mo mkoko fire omo keke nyina ni nyina mfa kwam.
So mo se ma ban na nje economic gains na mfa na ye omo nsa no adwuma.
On say we sabio obi bonsa ana oni ni di nkomo a wo ho se nkomo no ye different. O ne de no. Nkomo na se kote no na na mo njenjen ebi no mo ye. Yo. Look, one na mo kremu say mo wo ideas. Ya sound the rich cracker rich ideas. An ideas mo say mo dey go akwam. Ana me boa. Ya huhu hwe. Look, at to forcing President Mahama buy no. How they are to forcing share finance any ade. You tell me once. You say inflation e. Tell me. In the whole about 13-14 months here or more abaimu. I quite remember either once or twice. Anna fuel Shǔt cost kakra all the time it is up to now. In fact, you were a few grow what is over 3 times.
Yeah.
You were January or what it is so what you find say 2 times. So on it, what rich idea no and man yes I don't know. Rich idea to be there. Obviously good for a year or more de buy. Okay, yan tum. You who say Bawumia ka so you good for you. Adameboa. Obeka didn't know so you good for you. Was say essence dollar no ho ayena. Normally dollar kwako 20 na maybe ana mafo prices here then e kosoro. Eti say you know. Wabu the Ghana city ba beto gold. Normally akwako je oil na ba. O man ganja so mo de kwako ma medem krama na akoto once akoto you know. Was say the gold no kwako je oil. Na mafo bi say hefa we asi mo hefa na yes ade no. Say the gold e kwako je oil. Yemfa ne say sa pepepe. The reason botaye a na teye kire ni say ye gold for oil na fuel price no say ya antisokra na e big gina ho em kokosoro so on ede no started gold for oil 2022 check 2022 sa besi 2024 January 7 2025 o mu fra ban mu fuel no kosra ma diesel gra hit 25 cedis a liter 25 cedis. And that is saying Sabbath 11.
Yeah. Maybe at 1090.
So on that, you know. Eti, not just a gold for oil now, we say, wo de bababano. Obotaye no, atonsium. Obiapa, no asi look. Me ya gold for oil. Nemo me about to talk gold to no go, yeah, man crofons, my more airport that.
Yeah.
When I tell you how people smuggle things here. Or more smuggle the quabonting, any idea, it will shock you. Share, ye be an iPhone, you want to go in a mugu.
Nay, then I omugu on Aston Crawford, Miss Smuggle near my. I'm an hour on it.
Let me expose something today. I say, oh, quite pot one, a whole lot of different groups. And now running airport no you were civil aviation for her you were airport company for her Uber security services you were national security the BNI the customs you for immigration police all these people private securities in India dinina na Akuffo just say a whole lot ano mugo hono na Ghana airport company for no or more department aviation security or more na sanyoma we no aya no mu control ba
okay
so on it no it is obi a penny ye wo baby aye screening no ama in penny for na be post mu no mo de mo akọ no enti me na me kita me gold me pesa me smuggle de ko ana me nim say wo ye penny e wo Ghana airport company be na for exercise grid obi a wo no yes, can you amana? Bien I for no engine screen no enhwe ebi. National security for no enhwe ne ekoso screen no so bi. It is a scan the gumo, say go the gumo, say the gumo, or mono or monhwe.
Ah.
Oh yes, that is the practice.
Ah.
Oh, say oh mama.
So what did you do about it? Then now we are found.
Okay, come say sanity.
Any phone is sanity.
Any more hona.
Airport phone.
Yeah. Come say sanity. Enti enye based on intelligence and I say bibia wo beti say no amo ni ada hono a. Wo di omoni to, wo di oni to omo so a. Wo be di odok no kwa. Enti be recommendation bi say wo monye na security for no. Enso nya access to the screening. Eto omo screening a now so who say even you find say BNI boss wo access wo no what in office a obetima hu wo ya for go training so hu untimi identify adeno eto omo go through the training what to office adeno kwa utimi hu say ne ko ye go daddy you to Akroma ha na India for ne sa Dubai for ni ade hey almost smokers ah no bi ogura woni mi omo ye almost share that crash share fake ones.
Fake gold.
Me na me catch no more Abba airport one. proper one na famuko fake one wo hum na say okay ye nya nko ne kra wo de atwen no mo de ko genuine one
e ko deda
obi te suro ho ba bi wa je ni sika hye no botom e ko ondwene oban no ho
wow
eti se wo ye bia na ni na sa wo te ho a wo be ye den no wo so ne tie no won te se wo be che se mo be duadua mu yie pa no eye problem ana ban ya yese ye ma kwan e ma wo bia meto gold se o de kwa ma no na akoton wo de wo ye broni no aba beto gold no problem farmer gold board for no e be kwa akoton no mo do sika ma eni ade ada atima silly say you we kakra so on yet no well you be crab I think say I need to suggest to the finance minister na mo hwe say o mo betima ye ho adwuma e wo ho no ma no yeah me ka say krom ha ye airport temaport ye die ni eto na Ghana ni bi o ye adwuma ho bia say o be ye adwuma January ye nkobo bo san wa bro chire dawo now the number of containers every day duty or mutua any ade eso no wo behwe na sikari na akwakodi obi botom so obi onu ma akwakofa ye mfa ne say chicken tie ene chicken ye kan say waste no waste no ne sisi no back no ede no nye ayi duty ni nye pe
okay
so ebia of akofa chicken breast no duty no wasoro obi akofa sadi ni na no aba wasi o makofa chicken back no dey aba eti say we yemfa ni say breast no wutua 10 cedis a ebia chicken back no betua ba 2 cedis
no watua 2 cedis dia club breast dey we dey nyina
she difference na hwe sika ye lose
okay
custom officer anso ya no akwakwa jene de ahye no yo no akle no apase omo no omoko eti se yegusu a ye se duty sika bia wo betua bia no e se wotua no online anasa digital no se etibi koso ana ye full ye pa na ye ma ye custom for no gadget a eno no mo de beji ska ni ade a se obi entua physical cash mo na ode akwakwa show botom it is ka bia wo beje obi a wo be ponche bia no straight to central bank sanwe ma we nyina ana omo ya chese miama etibi airport enti se Afenyo Markin mo kase wo mo ede ye bibi ana aba we di sumfaso a menti ase se well menti ase it means say wo mo jitum say yes aban ne ye bibi na ebo se abeka se oh aban wa ya de ne de ana ye wo boa ye ne wo ba beche ebi ana wo ye no Bawumia obi a na nka wo ye economy say expert na o managers Bawumia onzo mu yusu no wa
mu yusu no se
se omo me se omo ti asem na America no mama no nsiwie omo no omo yusu no ye Dankwa Institute for no omo de jiska go motum no so na ni anje no kasa na mental we they say you na man for boje so any ade na obi de jiska go no botum omo ma ne kasa ya dru ba bi kura no chese ensem ni bi ho no ma wo kan Bank of Ghana for ina no mutim ayo omo kasre ne akwa we oye good o onimade papa sa no on twate o ne dia ne se wa wi agu ne tim no ababeka look since ne pie aye komra board ewuye no wo hu se watima ye lecture biom that young brilliant intelligent guy wo free mu na no ano no onye doctor why just a graduate no one get a master's simple but utimu say just one no na yet the life oya of Bawumia over anya doctor amana ba be ye ni pie any ade once what my lecture biom the first lecture what try and omo call you honum baby a was say you know it was true then it was true now na mom say obedience no wonso kan ye economic professor Dr. Bafo Professor Bafo Jan wonso wantima control the laughter no. So Allah the ultimate control the Erect.
All right, time now but just a minute on 31st.
31st in there. Is that my catch you say make or ayi Enra. I'm so much launching book with your British Council about Canada, Japan. Or more invite me. In fact, the way I not cost no ban and that's a semico. And I'm coming, Tim Koto book no back. And then come and get some yiba. Na Oshe send you America na Papa no, our confidence is obey. Now, one will say, oh, master, oh, Anna. Info analytics say Bawumia Bawumia. Me save or more yinina. Info analytics because I push towards 2028. Now dear, or Muma make a century near. But you see, near Aya Mayika can say push say Bawumia winning. Anna Yamin Crop for Mrs. Kennedy winning. Sissy, ye barber which is which. Say the Jamaica yeno, ayeno cray. Say ampa or casaye or choose say and echo. And I say pool sooner or muya mount for chiro margin and no nepo. Now, media, I don't wish them bad, but I can see how unconformable mad that day. I can see because a month for be fee say. Or more last chance in Omokon. And ye are more and one. Let him mad him some bobby pa. Or move bobby papa. Dr. Bawumia or one marketing for 16 years. 16 years old. Oh, ye tona, what will be 16 years? Ediabim. And Bawumia so abeye running mate for 8 years or be vice president for Akuffo mu di o mu examples nyina obia di hono mu a why running mate pen and so babedi can say
vice president
flag bearer say call 2 times and also call 3 times zone yet no Akuffo was not a running mate, was not a vice president or buy it second term or win here straight. Akuffo wanye running mate, wanye vice president. Or buy no 3 times or win here. Would ye? Why ye running mate 8 years? What about the vice president 8 years? 16 good years. Jesus Christ. Eji ebiom na ohwe.
All right.
Eji ebiom ana ohwe. Eti medie. Me say na emre bia na mega no. Me nya ya. Enka me darling boy nya ye. Bra champon. Enyaye because 2028 the MPP they should forget. I concert no more say MPP be we need 20 concert. Omo anga se omo nim omo ka omo no yomudu. Enso so omo be den omo beka. Omo prepare ahead. But omo so no there is a caveat. 4 elections in ombe lusu omo kosroba form. What the upper mind is messing up. It won't be MPP. It will not. Ubo say United Party you take over from NDC. Ni yokoyenim.
All right.
That number be ye can say. Bernard Chairman of Council of State. Na wa shatu to near mama.
Me ankasa me fellow custodian. And now no na okan press statement. And custodians are true gentlemen. Some of the things he was saying, I was looking at his facial expressions, and he told me that he was joking. He didn't believe in them. First time in our history, there is a Chief Justice that wants to tell the whole nation that the judiciary is not the way you see it. Monty and a judges. Monty and a courts. Monty and a law ewoho. And my fellow custodian did not see anything positive Instead, Chief Justice, it me call institutions. On the police work, now I catch the police for say, and your cases be you should just bring to the court. Some of the matters you can resolve them alternative dispute.
Yeah.
Answer na mo dia back court because court process and yen crampo ye dear. Because yen ye dear no ye de kwa himfie. And there they will charge you. Now ma catch you say ko yese ebi mu crampo yese mun ko fie na mun ko sol fambra. This Chief Justice is going around institutions, particularly say Oba Parliament. It is because of characters like Afenyo Markin and Oba Parliament. Say Parliament is the master of its own law and rules. And yes, sir, that is what we are told. Government. Yes, Parliament can make what it wants to do. In the Parliament, they are doing things. Then Afenyo Markins, Parliament move voting in a boom, they are joining the Supreme Court. Who could drew her 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, the Supreme Court got empaneled to say that the decision that Parliament has taken is ultra virus. Then AC wa Parliament. Say, moye minority. Now moye 137. Marco presented budget statement. Budget debate, a bedroom time they have to approve the budget. Minority, minority group, then. Ese o munjintum. Majority group say, moso munjint entum. In the end, they wanted to vote. Now when you to Parliament and you walk away, and they voted. And you lost the vote, and Omoka said the budget has been rejected. Until Munkoya budget for Frombra. It's not the first time. President Leman's 1979 budget was rejected by Parliament. Okay. He took it back. They went and dusted it and reframed it and brought it to Parliament. Now, no crampono, the thing was not as tight as Momodiano.
Yeah.
But the AC, say, and this was the same Ofurata, and that's why in Oshaya, people were laughing. Now, Ofurata Papa was Parliament. Omoko akoya budget, This is what we are told. Ono konya PMP, members of Parliament, bibi. And na odi omo APA say, oh, they are hungry, they've sat down for long. Until they went to the foyer. And na oto ediane maum. Say omo didi na omo nom kakra. Then the speaker called, and he was still entertaining the people. And those days, once the speaker called and said they are going to do voting head count, it is only those in the Parliament at the time until they locked the doors. So the time people were now rushing to go and call them, the doors were locked and you were not allowed to. Meanwhile, they were within Parliament. They even entered the chamber. But at the time of calling for the vote, no Muniho. Ken Oforata's father did that. And the budget was rejected.
Liman, deliberate attempt.
Yes, the Liman accepted it. And they went and prepared a budget with a new date for it to be presented, which was accepted. This budget was presented. To accept or not to accept budget, your numbers were not there. And worst of all is that you walked off. When you walked out, the speaker said, walkout is part of the tools in Parliament. I cannot stop it. But there has never been a walkout that has stopped any process in Parliament until you have the right to go. And no more, so you lost. As soon as they said you had lost the budget, me see, Speeder, Afenyo Markin said the call Supreme Court. Forgetting that Parliament is the master of its own law. In fact, the following week, the Parliament can say that the budget that we rejected, we have reconsidered. You needed to go around your members of Parliament to lobby. In any case, if they have rejected the budget, you will simply go and change a few things and come back and make sure that your numbers are in the House. You went to the Supreme Court and look at the words that Justice Tokono used on Parliament. Virtually threatening Parliament that this country cannot come to a standstill and all that. The new Chief Justice said no. That frosted relationship between the Judiciary, particularly the Supreme Court, and Parliament, let me come and let's see how we can sit down so that we can this
on show bibia or Jebra Erect between Pempensu, Yero Bibias, Hanum a Ghana politics avenue. So send your near to Media or Shab bedroom to our CC. Marin saw be like here, or Shama Yan Mobusian for number phones will be answer. It's my catch media, yedi our Ghana politics avenue. Now coupon show bibia, and I'm bread and mum coin set me from Moses. So on some cabia, fashion comment section or send a bear, you bet him know a demo ink down day, my crown.